Hi guys, welcome to the Mythic Boost channel and welcome to a Harry Potter Wizards Unite update. We're going to go into something the CTO, not CEO, CTO of Niantic was talking about to do with augmented reality, Harry Potter and Wizards Unite. I think it's going to be really interesting for Wizards Unite coming soon-ish, maybe, to sort of mobile platforms. So if you want to stick around, if you want to hear what he had to say, if you want to find out a little bit of an update, please stick around. Don't forget to like this video if you liked it. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. Watch the title sequence and find out what's been going on in the world of Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Okay, so just recently we have watched a video from Niantic CTO Phil Keslin. Keslin, I hope I'm not butchering that name, I think it's Phil Keslin. To do with basically augmented reality and the way it's working. And what he sort of mentioned was to do with how different parts of augmented reality could be used within that world. Now, whether that's just video with things like sort of Pokemon Go's recent AR photo contest, and obviously the recent implementation of AR Plus mode, which has now only been out really a couple of weeks, and how that information and knowledge can be travelled forwards and used in further augmented reality games. Now, one thing that gets touched on here is sound and how sound can be used within games. Now, I think this could be really, really interesting because basically the video is really sort of intrusive. You know, having to hold your camera up like this, you know, if you're not a super confident person, that can feel pretty dorky. You know, sort of standing there, sort of, you know, holding your phone, just kind of, especially with AR Plus, you're like, oh, you know, really, really, really involved with it as a process. And I think that's not for everyone. And I think, you know, we need to expand on this. We need to work out, and I think the visual elements are only going to work when it's non-intrusive. And they touch on this in a video I'm going to show you guys in a minute. And yeah, I think sound cues could be used way more interestingly with things like, you know, you've got your earphones in, you're wandering around, you've got your phone in your pocket, so you've looked it out, okay, I need to walk to this point, you know, on the map. We're pretty sure, you know, the Harry Potter Wizards Unite is going to be a similar sort of map-based setup to Pokemon Go, but you could have you could have some audio cues, okay, you know, or, you know, on your left tells you about the monument that you arrive at to swipe a stop or pick up potions or, you know, or battle a legendary beast or whatever it is you're going to do within the game. And that's a really interesting way to look at it. But then also like visual cues to dodge, or like for example, like in Fortnite is a great example. I'm playing a lot of Fortnite on the channel. Video's up here somewhere. That when you walk near a chest, you get a visual cue that know there's a chest there, or if there's a launch pad nearby, you get an audio cue for both of those things, and it guides you. So if you were looking for hidden potions in a world that weren't marked on a map, you could wander around with headphones in. And you'd get an audio cue. So when you were getting closer to it, you know you'd need to move, and you could use audio cues, and no one would know you were doing it because everyone walks around with headphones on. And again, this is something that's touched within this video. So I think this is a massive, massive, massive point as to where, you know, people are going with the augmented reality. I think this is definitely a big point for Harry Potter Wizards Unite. Just remember, Niantic are only sort of supporting the platform. They're giving that platform for other people to use. So Portkey Games are going to be developing Harry Potter Wizards Unite, not Niantic. Now, so Portkey have got that sort of better, sort of that more background in gaming, so you're probably going to get a better experience from them. And obviously knowing things like, hang on, this is intrusive, but however, headphones in, it's now accepted, it's not intrusive. What I'm going to do is I'm going to cut to this video of CTO Phil Keslin, so Niantic CTO, just so you guys can see what you think, and yeah, let us know.
So what do you think is necessary in order to make a mobile experience compelling enough to get people to do this? Because this is a very physical act. Obviously, I think, you know, Phil might have something to say about that, but getting people to hold the phone up and do this thing, what does it take to get over that threshold, over that hump, to get people to do that on a regular basis?
I can tell you from experience that people don't do that. People don't do this. It's very unnatural. It makes them look like a total doofus if they're doing it for an extended period of time. And so in Pokemon Go, the only time that they really use it is to share their encounter with the Pokemon. So to take that one picture, which is natural, and everybody takes it up, takes a picture, and then they're done. It's not walking around the world with their phone in front of their face. I don't think until we get to place where we have something for visual AR, where you can put something on your face that's unobtrusive, that people don't know that you've got it on. That's, I think, for the visual part of it, that's going to be one of the biggest barriers. Audio is different. You can hide that. Most people walk around with their iPod ears stuck in their ears all the time, so nobody knows that they're being augmented then. I think there's a lot of interesting stuff to happen, but there's a lot of growth.
At least for like mobile, there's the trade-off of having like, okay, hundreds of millions of potential market.
Right, okay, so let's pause that there so you guys can hear what's going on. Yeah, so that's really, really interesting to hear him sort of, you know, some within Niantic being aware that this sort of form of augmented reality isn't quite there yet, and it needs some tweaking, and really sort of alluding towards, you know, audio cues being a big thing. This is a guy that's super high up in the company. This is a guy that has influence, and if they are understanding this, maybe they understand more than we know. Maybe they understand more than we think they know. So this is really, really interesting. I think this would be really interesting how it's going to implement Harry Potter Wizards Unite. On the channel here, I'm literally going to cover absolutely everything. Anything that we can possibly find out about this game is going to be on the channel. So if you want to find out, please do subscribe. Don't forget to like the videos. That way it'll go a little bit more out there. More people will see it. Also follow us on our social media. So we're on Twitter, Instagram, and I'm going to obviously endeavour to put stuff up there as well whenever we find out any new information at all. So follow us there, use the hashtag #GeekAtHeart for everything geeky and lush on the Mythic Beast channel, and we'll see you next time for more Harry Potter, Pokemon Go, epic gaming, Fortnite, live streaming. The channel's going mad, guys. Stick around and we'll see you next time in the next one.